Hey, so this is a challenger game with TF Blade and Cupic on my team, and there's there's quite a bit of mistakes in this game that I wanted to showcase and explain why there were mistakes and how to fix them. So let's just go ahead and start. We have me on Sivir with Cupic Sona, and then we're against the Vayne Karma. This game was very Fiesta filled, if I could relate it as that. It's a lot of mistakes that we both make here, and I wanted to showcase some of it. So here, the early lane, make sure you take what you can get. You know, they are gonna have an advantage in the early game with their poke compared to me. This Sona does a good job, and I actually wanted to show here that we both move up from side control in the bush up towards the top part of the lane. Because they are stronger in a 2v2, I do a mistake here of getting an extra hit, allowing Karma to get onto me, and I do this mistake often in this game, which I need to take note of myself. But thankfully it works out well here. But whenever you're in this position as an ADC, you always want to make sure that you let your support go first. And here, Karma has a good flash. That should have been a kill. If I was half a second sooner, it would have been a kill, but we both flashed same time. But yeah, as you see, we both moved up north, and then the mistake I made was coming back down and trying to hit Karma, which allowed Vayne and Karma to go onto me. There was no need to do that. So here we just push out the lane. If you're ever in this situation where you can't freeze it because you have no ability to freeze it, you're both low from a fight, just push the late wave out if you can. Here we cut to another mistake I make, which is if you have a big wave in front of you, don't antagonize the support like this. I don't know why I did this, but I did, and it gets my Sona killed. And at this point you're like, okay, I can get a trade, it's fine. But it's not fine, because I can't get a trade here. So yeah, if you have a big wave in front of you, prioritize the wave, because as you see here, I even missed the cannon, and it makes me want to like bonk my head. It's not good at all. I lose way too much CS here, which sucks. And at this point, I know they're backing, so I can push the wave. It's fine in that aspect. But if you especially on a champion like Sivir, if you don't have to antagonize their support, don't do it. Because then you make mistakes like this, and it's kind of game breaking because their Vayne gets ahead. Especially in a matchup where Vayne will always beat you one-on-one. And the fact that they have a Karma as well makes it they beat you 2-on-2 very easily. So don't give any advantages that you don't need to. So here we just play safe. If I walk up, I'm gonna die. At this point you can ping your jungler, he pinged his on his way. So as you see, I didn't antagonize the support, but they go on me anyway. And I don't like big ganks like this when there's a huge wave in front of you. As you can see, it's basically 2 waves worth. Because it's very easy for the jungler to counter gank, which is what happens. And at this point it's kind of doomed. So just those 2 mistakes in the beginning really messed up this lane. But fortunately, Shiv decides to give a free kill. And again, another mistake I make, I greed for the wave. I know I'm dead if I stay, but I do it anyway. I have barrier thinking I'm gonna outplay, but Karma misses me. So I didn't even need to, and then Vayne still lives there. I should have just backed off there. Didn't need to stay. Gave away the kill. And I wouldn't have gotten the wave anyway. I'm having bad E usages here. As you see the spell shield, I'm not hitting any of them in the correct timing, which really hurts me because that's 270 health right there. I have to use both my health pots. Yeah, nothing you can do here. You just have to wait until your support's top lane, trying to help TF Blade, and not much you can do. So I believe, yes, I do get dived on this upcoming thing. And as you see, I walk up too far. I don't have good E usage. Their Karma just kills herself, which is nice, but I do get run down by the Vayne here. So again, it's a lot of positioning mistakes. I'm up too much when I shouldn't be, and the wave's in a nice spot. I can just take the wave in, and I decide not to. And as you can see, the 2v2 prowess is great here. This Vayne, I keep walking up, you see? It's not my ability to hit the wave at this point, and I'm just making mistake after mistake on that. And fortunately, I do get lucky here with the free kill. Shut down, I mean. So if that's one piece of advice I could give you for your laning phase, don't greed. If the wave is pulling into you, as in it's coming up to your tower, you don't have to walk up to try to last hit. You can bait out a hit, if that makes sense. You walk up, they come up to hit you, and you back away instead of trying to get that CS. So that's a mistake I did often in this game, which I'm gonna rectify. But at this point, the lane's over because no way we come back from that. Our jungler tries to help, which is nice. He does a good play here, but fortunately, it is what it is when you have a lane like this. Again, we're moving forward when we can't. You see, it just doesn't work out. Okay, this is a good clip I wanted to show. There's a bunch of action mid, right? But what you can do is track your opponents. I see the Renekton's top, the mid's dead, the Vayne and Karma are mid. So there's absolutely no one here to stop me from pushing. You see, as I try to take a base here and I realize it, I come back forward because I realize Vayne, Karma are mid. Their Fizz is dead, and the Renekton is top, and Shyvana is on Rift Herald, as you can see. There's no one here to stop you, so this is a free tower, free 3 waves. And this is the big thing that actually got me back into this game. I get a huge injection of gold here. And it's all just, if I took that base and went mid, it would have been awful, right? Because I couldn't stop the mid bot. I couldn't stop the Shyvana. They're just going to go mid and kill. But the fact that I stayed bot, I took the tower, I took the 3 waves, it made a big difference. And here, this is baiting. This is absolutely baiting. This Vayne, I've noticed she's very hungry to queue forward. And our Aurora is very strong. So if you can bait in this situation, which make the Vayne hit you. So this is where I shouldn't have done it in the laning phase. But it's actually very nice to do in this type of moment where I have my Aurora behind me. I see her behind me. So if I can bait a fight, I know that we will win. And it happened twice in a row. Just notice your teammates around you. If you have the ability to do something to bait out a fight, it's very advantage. Here, yeah. Fizz comes mid, you just play it correctly. Spell shield, ult. Aurora comes. You always want to play with your strong units, you know. That's a mistake this Vayne does over and over. She gets too aggro without knowing where my teammates are, which costs her, unfortunately, for her. But it's a number advantage game, you know. No matter how strong Vayne got in the early game, you can always come back in a game if you play around your teammates, which we do here. So no need to spam a FF. She does the same thing again here. She doesn't know where our teammates are. Aurora comes, and it's a free kill. That's the 3rd play in a row where she does that. And all I have to do is bait it out the initial fight. And as you see, each time she comes at me, all I do is back away. That's all I have to do. And at this point, you're scaled. As you can see, I have my 3 items. I don't need to be the front person fighting. As long as this Vayne focuses me in the beginning, my Aurora and my Jax will always, always, always go on her. And it's a free win after that. You're going to see it again and again and again. She's done it 3 times now. She's going to do it again. So don't try to be too aggro on your own plays if you're not ahead. And as you see, look at the damage we have now. That's a big thing, ADCs. Make sure when you can do damage, do the damage. Don't be scared there. The fact that I chunked him to half just because he disrespected me by walking in front of my face allowed the Aurora to finish him off. And because he died, now look how much we gain from this. We get the mid tower, look at top. We have top pushing in because Aurora was smart and decided to go top. All because of Renekton wanted to walk right in front of my face. Look how much they lose off this. I blue trinketed just so I can see where Fizz goes, and then here, once again, all you have to do is bait. Look what the Sona does. She's baiting. She knows we have our team around her. This Vayne, again and again and again, she goes in without knowing it. Look how far she is from her team. Her team is in base, and she's literally halfway out here, just kiting. and it's GG here. So the story of this game was just me playing with my team and Vayne not playing with her team. So yeah, it all really boils down to that. So the early game, just making those mistakes on when you can hit the support and when you couldn't. I always got rooted early game, and then after I learned from that, look, I played with my team and it's good to go. So I just wanted to highlight those mistakes, and thank you for watching.